long time no talk to. Yeah, I know I fall off sometimes. But I want to start off by saying welcome to my YouTube channel, Rico the Opinionist. And those of you who've been subscribing, thank you so much. I'm up to 619 subscribers. Come on, y'all. Man, trying to get to that, 11, 1200 or 1500? I'm almost halfway there. Uh, I'm not going to make this long. Like as I promised a while ago, I'm going to continue to try to put more content on here. Just make sure to let y'all know that I'm still here. But I just have one question. I logged on today so I can ask this question. So has Charles Barkley been fired from CNN yet? Has that show been canceled yet? Where he and Gayle King host that little show today that CNN pays her about $19 million and him about close to that amount. They get paid a lot of money to host that show. I don't know how the ratings are, but I don't know who'd want to tune in to Gayle and Charles Barkley on that show. Now, Gayle does really well on a morning show, but y'all know whenever election season comes around, MSNBC, CNN, whoa, I just walked in almost into a bee's hornet. And so all these black folks, these black celebrities, all of a sudden, these white corporations give all these black liberals or black professional athletes, they give them shows where they can try to talk to us about voting for a Democrat. If y'all haven't caught on to that yet, they do that every election cycle. They pile these shows up, and when the election is over, all of a sudden those black faces disappear. So this might be a temporary thing up until November for Gayle and Charles. But I posed the question initially because this Trump, what's called derangement syndrome, whenever black people hear the word Trump, the masses of us just go nuts, just go insane. As opposed to when they hear the last name Biden, they're gonna all put you back in chains. If you don't know to vote for me over Trump, well, you ain't black. The worst thing that's gonna happen to America in 30 years, not just because of African Americans. I don't want my children going to some racial jungle. Any of those sound for me? That doesn't piss y'all off? God, dog. Oh yeah, I don't care how they got in the situation they got in, they can get treatment when they're in prison. As he lobbied with Strom Thurmond, a known member of the Klan, and other white supremacists to formulate the now infamous 94 crime bill that targeted specifically inner cities that hit up black males, right? But that doesn't strike anger or disgust in the minds of black people. So you say Trump, all of a sudden everybody's tripping. Okay. So it's been reported that there are people who are creating these Trump shirts like put his mugshot on it, and they're selling them and making money off of them. He doesn't seem to care, because y'all know we live under capitalism. So it's quite a few, I think, black dudes, black people in general, making this money. And if we live under capitalism, everything should be for sale. And so he's already said that he doesn't care about it. So Charles, that became a topic on that Gayle and Charles show on the CNN network. And of course he did his blah, blah, blah about anybody's black and Republican, blah, blah, blah. And he made this statement, this threat that he doubled down on. If I see a black guy or black person, I think he said black man, wearing that Trump shirt with that mugshot on, I'm gonna punch him in the face. Go on YouTube and you can find it. I just find that amazing that he can get on this worldwide network and make that kind of threat blatantly on air. And Gayle pretended to try to walk him back. Well, Charles, if you do that, you'll get arrested, and charges will be pressed. I don't care. I'm gonna punch him in the face. And she pretended like this. She says, well, go on, Charles. Go on, Charles. And so now imagine if he said, I would punch Jews in the face, or homosexuals in the face, or immigrants in the face. Are y'all following me on this? It's like the value of black men is so low that anybody can say what they want to say, even on these shows where it's supposed to be politically correct or non-biased. But if a Caucasian man has said that on Fox News or CNN or whatever, he would immediately be issuing an apology, or he would be fired, because that is something awful to say for a group of anybody, because their right to how can I say, their right to where they want to spend their money or who they want to support politically. So you said Charles Barkley, and so Charles Barkley, you don't know what you've done. Well, you're so arrogant and so nonchalant when it comes to black men that you don't care what people say. You don't care what happens, because see, you already have your millions. You already work over at ESPN and or what's that, Fox, wherever it is. There you work at. Does that sports show with Shaquille O'Neal. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that hundreds and thousands of black men didn't write yet that show. And we all should be writing CNN and say, hey, when y'all gonna fire this dude? Because if he had said that about any other race of people, a group of people, if he had said that about women, because yeah, Charles, you think it's just black men is wearing those shirts? There's some black women, so you're gonna punch them in the face as well, Charles? I guess black women mean much to you because, you know, you don't go home to a black woman, so I guess it doesn't mean anything to you to punch her in the face. So, but anyway, CNN, y'all got to, come on, man. But really though, CNN, did we really need to write you or email you or call you to say, hey, that dude needs to be taken off the air for that blatant threat that he made against I know we're not a protected group, but we're still U.S. citizens and taxpayers. So this is on you, CNN. Are you going to continue to have this guy on that channel? No, damn an apology. He's supposed to be fired, because if Charles Barkley said that he was going to punch anybody in the face for wearing a Biden t-shirt saying Dementia Joe, or anything, or Jews, or Native Americans, or women, or anything, y'all would have had that dude at least suspending him for like 3 weeks, something. So CNN, it's on you. To make this thing right, and I'm suggesting that he be fired. I'm gonna send you a tweet so you'll know who this is, who's sending it, and I want to encourage anybody else who didn't go and look up the video. I know this is I'm getting on it kind of late, but still, if he hasn't been fired, I'm right on time with my complaint. And we need to flood their system, their emails. If you have to go back to old school writing and putting letters in the mail, and let's do YouTube videos, let's do Instagram, TikTok videos, because he shouldn't be allowed to say that and continue to work, and that show shouldn't be on the air. Gayle King, going back to the morning show and go over there and do what you do over there and do specials for ABC and CBS or whatever, but that show shouldn't be on the air with that. Again, had he been a white man, someone from Fox News said, if I see anyone wearing a Biden shirt, I'm gonna punch. No, if I see black men wearing a Biden shirt, I'm gonna punch him in the face. Okay, I just want to share that. And again, I want to pose the question: has Charles Barkley been fired from CNN yet for making that threat against the lives, or at least the physical safety of black men should they choose to wear a Trump t-shirt? That's all. Y'all be cool. I'll talk to y'all later. It's your man Rico the Opinionist. Continue to like, subscribe, and share. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Okay, got it that time.